first week in my life vlog while living at home over this. Keep saying the summer, but it really is the next 6 months. I didn't know how I was going to feel vlogging at home because normally when I come home to visit my family or we go on trips and stuff, I don't vlog. It's like my little break, my little time off. But of course, if I'm living here, like I still got to vlog for you guys. And I just woke up today really excited for the week and the day. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a week in my life and just try to show little bits of my life now. Spruce is here, of course. He loves being at my parents' house because he has so much more room to run, obviously, in a house than at an apartment. And we have 2 dogs, which he watches like a hawk. He loves like watching them and trying to play with them. We just got back from the beach last night. We went on a little weekend trip for my brother's birthday to North Carolina, which was so fun. I'll be back in late August and I do want to vlog there a bit because it's just the best. I also am excited to like get back in a routine this week, get back on track with my health. That was the biggest thing. I'm like, okay, it's time to get back on track because I was feeling so good. And not that I'm not not that I don't want to enjoy, like I'm still gonna, you guys know I love his little stretch because I love having a balanced lifestyle, but lately it's been a little too much fun and not enough clean eating, and I can feel it. Like I feel way more bloated, way more lethargic than I did like a month and a half ago. So all that to say, welcome to the vlog. I just worked out. It's Monday morning, 9 a.m. I'm trying to get back into a new morning routine, which I'll show you guys tomorrow what that routine is gonna look like. Let's make some breakfast and prep some food. Like I'm gonna prep a Ninja Creamy to have later tonight. Just dropped my cottage cheese all over the floor. Thank God it didn't all spill out because I need this, but great start to the Monday. It's okay, I'm not letting it get to me. Just gonna quickly clean it up and keep going with my morning. I've been doing a lot of sweet breakfast lately, like yogurt bowls, protein shakes, that kind of thing. But today I was just wanting something savory, so I whipped up 2 eggs scrambled, and then you guys know my hack for eggs is adding like 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of cottage cheese and mix it in, and then we're gonna, scramble them. I just want this with some hot sauce, honestly, is kind of what I'm craving, and I just want something high protein. While my breakfast is cooking, I'm gonna prep some other healthy treats for the week or today, just because we were traveling yesterday. I didn't get to do like any kind of Sunday prep. First thing I'm gonna do, and my mom has been keeping these Maman jars. They're like really trendy right now. They're jam jars that she's always bought this kind of jam, this brand, and then repurposed the jars. So I think it's funny that like all the TikTok girlies are doing that now, and my mom's been that girl. Always prep a little batch of chia seed pudding in these for the week. I love making little chia seed pudding. Just soaking the chia seeds before you eat them is always important, and so making like a chia seed pudding is a great way to get that done, and it keeps for a few days in the fridge. So I do like, I guess like 1/2 cup, I don't know, about that much of milk, almond milk. It's my favorite almond milk because it's the cleanest, is what I hear. And then I do about 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, and this makes a lot of chia seed pudding. I normally add just like a spoonful to my yogurt bowls, or if I just want like a really high fiber snack, then I will eat it on its own. And then to sweeten it up a little bit, I'm just gonna do 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. And then it's so easy. I'm sure I'll show you guys me adding this to my yogurt bowl or eating it later in the week. There we go. The other thing I'm gonna prep is a Ninja Creamy. So I got the Ninja Swirl from my work because for recipe videos, I'm currently borrowing it from the company, but I may have to buy my own because it is so fun. And my family has been loving having this protein ice cream every night. So I am gonna use Fairlife milk. I try not to buy this because I know it's not very ethically sourced. I usually get it for work recipes because it adds so much more protein, and like for TikTok recipes and stuff, they want like the most amount of protein we can get. But I do, like in my day-to-day, when I'm not making a Ninja Creamy or a work recipe, I just use plain like organic. And then I'm gonna make this chocolate brownie batter with Be Amazing vegan protein. I don't know, when I'm making it for my family, we like split a whole container, so that's really not that much protein if you're like splitting it. Maybe I'll do 1.5 scoops. Mix it up, and then I think to make it extra chocolatey, because my family, we love, one thing about us is we love a sweet treat. We love chocolate. We eat one like every night, and so I'm also gonna add a tablespoon or 2, maybe 2 tablespoons of cacao powder. I'll do 1.5. I haven't tried this adding cacao powder too, so I'm excited. Okay, I think that's pretty well mixed for now. Also adding a pinch of pink Himalayan sea salt. Put this in the freezer, this in the fridge, and we have our healthy meals prepped, our little healthy treats.
All right, here is the finished eggs. Make it the cottage cheese and the dairy in that make the eggs so fluffy, which is great. And then whenever I have a savory breakfast, I love making like a sweet greens. So I made this Dole Whip. Oh, so perfect for summer. Super Greens from Be Amazing. This isn't an ad. I just love the brand I work for. I actually do drink the products and eat the products. I tried to also open this orange and I think it's bad because it's just like not working. So don't mind that. But this is my breakfast. It's now almost 1 p.m. I've been just working for the past few hours at my desk. Oh, I can't get over how many desks I have in this room right now. Now I'm here at my Vanity doing my makeup finally for the day. I like to put off doing my makeup till as long as possible just because my skin has been so bad recently and I'm trying to let it breathe. But I'm filming a little get ready with me real estate specific. So the real estate videos have been doing really well on my TikTok. So I'm answering some questions about getting your real estate license, sharing my journey and process, but while I do a little get ready with me to make it a tad more interesting. So yeah, that's what I'm filming right now. This is a good little spot right here on my Vanity for you guys. Okay, part 2 of getting my real estate license. Once you pass your state and national exams, I kind of already knew the brokerage I wanted to be signed with, just because get ready with me's are kind of hard to film because you have to like think about what you're going to say that while you're doing the motion of putting the makeup on your face. I think people, they look a lot more natural than they actually are to film, at least for me. Like I wish I could just have every line ready and then do the makeup perfectly, but that's just not how it works for me. But if you don't know what brokerage you want to go with, definitely see what each one has to offer, see if you want a smaller team. All right, we got a few errands to run. Gotta go to the post office and ship orders, but also I have to finish my change of address for moving back home. Also need to return my newly from this past month at UPS. I don't think I'm going to rent a new newly for this month. I'm gonna wait till later in August. I'm gonna pause it for like not a full month, but like 3 weeks and then re-rent it again in August when we're about to go to the beach again. So I've been using Newly for about 1.5 years now, but I definitely don't pay every single month. I skip one to like, I think one time I skipped like 4 months in a row because some months I really just don't need it. But the months that you do need a lot of new outfits or you're in a shopping mood, it's amazing. And then the last errand I need to run is to go to a sign shop and pick up my first real estate sign. Really excited for that. And I'm also really excited to share with you guys real estate things this week because I actually have a good chunk of real estate exciting things that I'm doing. I'm excited to pick up this sign and put it on my listing property. This is heavy. So I got the really nice sign. I got the nicest sign available. This is so exciting. All right. Check on all those errands. Sorry, the back of my car is crazy. I still have stuff in here from moving that just doesn't have a place. It's 2 p.m., 2:15. I am dragging a little bit. I need a little coffee, but I don't think I'm gonna get it out. I think I'm gonna go home and make one because honestly, my parents' espresso machine is so nice. It makes such good espresso. And maybe I'll make a little protein coffee. We'll see. We'll see if I do protein or just a plain like caramel latte or something. And we'll get back to some computer work. When I ordered these little mason jar cups from Amazon, I thought they were a tad bit bigger, so my glass straws are a little too big for it. But honestly, it's actually a great amount of coffee for like an afternoon iced latte, and it is really cute, but I do want the bigger versions as well. All right, I'm now sitting at my desk to work for the rest of the day. It's 3 p.m. I'll be here till about 5:30, and then I have to run to a volunteer meeting. Actually, I volunteer for a local charity nonprofit organization called Secret Safe Place here in Tennessee. It's a Tennessee-based nonprofit, and we have one of our meetings tonight, which normally I would join these from Zoom when I was in Nashville, but I can go in person tonight since I now live in Knoxville, so that's exciting. I'm on that volunteer group with my brother, so I'm gonna get as much work done before then as possible. I need to work on my real estate website. I just am putting together like a simple-ish landing page for people to come across to see that I'm doing real estate, to show my listings. And then I need to edit a few more TikToks for Be Amazing, as well as my personal page. And actually what I'm gonna do right now that I'm dreading is I need to call my old apartment in Nashville, because I don't understand some of the things on my last billing payment, and like I gotta get this figured out so I'm not losing money on this apartment, like all of that. So we're gonna do that right now, even though I'm dreading it. Okay, we're making the creamy. It's almost 8 p.m. Gonna watch a movie with the family. And this is what it looks like when you put it in. It looks kind of crazy, but it looks like a dark chocolate, at least on top. So I think this is gonna turn out good. You spin it once as ice cream, and then you usually have to do like a respin. Okay, next I'm gonna scrape down the sides and then just add a little bit of milk to the middle. There we go. This is perfect. Here is my yogurt bowl for breakfast. I don't have time to make it look super pretty, but at the bottom is a base of Greek yogurt. And then I got blueberries, raspberries, and then PB Fit drizzled on top. Also, for a little crunch, I love adding bee pollen. It's great for immunity. And then on the side there is about a tablespoon of my chia seed pudding that you guys saw me prep yesterday. So that's hidden under there. So packed with protein, and because of the berries and the chia seed pudding, there's also a ton of fiber in this, which it's so important to make sure you're getting enough fiber with your protein. All right, I've been sitting here at my desk working. I made some peach tea. It is 11:30, and I had a little life coaching call this morning, which was good. Got ready. I did blow dry my hair, which may be hard to see. At 12:15, I have an eyebrow wax, and then I need to run to Target and just get a few things, but I also want to go to Swig. We actually have a Swig in Tennessee. Like, we've had this one in my hometown for a little while now, which is kind of crazy because people think it's like a Utah thing, but I'm gonna film like a protein coffee video, no, protein soda video for my part-time job at Swig today. So while I'm out running errands, I thought I would do that. I have some calls later today, and I was just making my to-do list. One thing I went over with my life coach this morning was just like dealing with overwhelm, because I feel a little overwhelmed today just with a lot of different things with my work. What's hard for me, and for any like entrepreneurs or people who have multiple streams of income or side hustles, is, you know, we do a lot of things, and so there's a lot of buckets that we're managing. And so like I have a team with my part-time job that I owe stuff to, and that I, you know, report things and like have work to do. Then I have my YouTube job, I have my managers and stuff, and my sponsors that I report to and have to get things done for. And then for real estate's a little bit more like to my clients, but I also have like a mentor in real estate that I'm trying to submit things to. So I was kind of just talking through that, and how I have to remind myself that it's all gonna get done. It's gonna be okay. I'm working with a really exciting sponsor. I think the first video will be up actually by this point. Microsoft 365 and Copilot. So I'm really excited to work with them. Not on this video, but on a bunch of other videos. So one of the big things I need to do is concept a lot of those videos out and script them out, and they like things very specifically. So I got to work on that. Here's my to-do list though from yesterday. I did a pretty good job at it. So we're feeling good. This is the daily notepad, by the way. I absolutely love it for just like quick jotting things down. It's great. All right, eyebrows done. I feel like my eyes just and face look so much better when my eyebrows are done and not scraggly like they were. So that's great. And I went to a new place, obviously, because I had my go-to spot in Nashville, but now I need to find a new place here. And I liked it, and it was very close to my house. So maybe going back there. Now I'm gonna run into Target, get some things like cat food, some other snacks and stuff I need, and then we're gonna go to the exciting part, Swig.
love the Founder. Can I get that with Coke Zero instead
We're
of
all out of Coke Zero.
Do you have Pepsi Zero or that?
Oh, well, we're out of Pepsi Zero too.
Oh, good. Okay, I'll do the Diet Coke.
And what size is that? I'm sorry.
Medium.
It was maybe 406. Know how that rated.
All right, thank you.
Give a rating.
You too.
Hannah?
Yes.
All right, let's just go. Just a second.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Have a great night.
You too. I'm excited to try. Guys, watching Love Island, I realized first off, love Amaya. Biggest Amaya stan. The way she kept referring to everything as a fairy tale, that she was the Dominican Cinderella in the end, like my girl. And then her little songs, that was me just now. Like, oh, I gotta find a place to park. I just like to sing little bits throughout the day. Like, so freaking relatable. I loved her. Spoiler alert. So glad she won. And I like do not know where I'm going. Okay, I just gotta find a place to park so I can film this TikTok. Okay, got a spot. Basically, from Swig, am I in Utah? No, Tennessee. We have Swig, which is so fun. I got the Founder with, I wish I tried to get it with Coke Zero because I like Coke Zero way more than Diet Coke. But they didn't have that. So I got it. It's Diet Coke, sugar-free coconut, lime, and coconut cream. It looks like a Diet Coke. That's really good though. I love coconut and lime. It would be 100 times better if it wasn't Diet Coke. I don't want the aftertaste of Diet Coke, but that's okay. For the sake of the video, that's what we got. And then basically I'm gonna add my vegan vanilla protein to this. I think the vanilla protein is gonna work really well and it's gonna be yummy, and maybe people will start adding protein to their sodas. Why not, guys? It was kind of a trend on TikTok, so trying to show it with Swig, which is popular on TikTok, and of course my part-time job's protein. So I'm gonna film this TikTok. It is also 92 degrees outside. It is so hot, but oh well. This golden hour lighting, wow. It's been a few hours, quite a few hours. I've just been working from home, and then I cooked dinner for my family. I made taco bowls because they never eat taco bowls, but classic single girl dinner. So I made that for everyone. And then Mom and I have just been doing some more work after dinner, but it's about 8 p.m. I want to get some more steps in, so I think I'm gonna go on a little walk and then make our Ninja Creamy for the night. This vlog should just be titled like Ninja Creamy recipes. Pippi and I are just gonna walk around the pool a little bit. She can't go very far in her old age, so we're just gonna walk. And I was so cold actually inside that being on the hot concrete on my feet right now actually feels good. We're getting those 10K steps in no matter what it takes. I'm out here walking in my flip-flops because I didn't have the energy to put tennis shoes on. And that's okay. I just had like 1,000, 1,500 steps left to do. Look how pretty though it is here. Like, sorry, that would be Bogey, our black lab, barking. It is so pretty out that I actually don't even mind walking late at night. Not late at night. It's like 8 p.m., but it's so bright here still during the day. It doesn't get dark here, like pitch black till like 9:45 p.m., which is nice, but also I've been going to bed later because of that. Because I'm like, oh, it's still so light out and it's like 9:30. So yeah, there's Bogey. Look how cute. Guys, I'm kind of loving these from home vlogs. I think they're so cutie. I hope you feel the same. Okay, here is the peanut butter Ninja Creamy. I just did 2 cups of milk and then PB Fit powder, like 4 tablespoons, and then a scoop of vanilla protein powder. And then I think I'm gonna mix in this Jif crunchy peanut butter to add a little bit more peanut butter flavor and some texture. Okay, there we go. I just topped it with some chocolate chips. It really is so good. I love making them. They're so creamy. It is called the Ninja Creamy. Good morning. It is Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. I left my house at like 7:45 today because I had to drive into Knoxville, which is a little farther out because my parents live like outside of Knoxville. And I'm going to my first in-person real estate class, which I'm excited for. It's not going to be a very fun one, I don't think, but who knows? Like,
I'm excited to go into like these really, like our main offices are here and they look actually so beautiful. But it's a 3-hour contract 101 class, so probably not gonna be the most fun, but I think it's really good for me to go. Obviously I need to learn about contracts and I wanted to go in person rather than doing Zoom. We'll see how it is in person. I can always do next week's on Zoom if I feel like it's not worth going in person, but my broker is here and stuff, so I feel like it's good for me to show that I'm going in person. And I got here 30 minutes early because I was so scared of being late. One thing about me, I haven't been in like college in a while, but for all of my college classes or even for like meetings and stuff, meetings I just show up on time, but for college classes and stuff, I would always get there early. Like biggest fear was being late to a class or like to something important like this. So I'm an early type of girl, but I made a little protein shake for my drive. I have my water and yeah, we're getting ready to go in. Right after this class, I have a meeting for my part-time job. So I'm gonna like go to a coffee shop right next door and hop on that. And then tonight we're going to see my friend Nicole. I think I texted her. And she has a gig because she's a musician in Pigeon Forge, which is like an hour and a half from here, like an hour from my parents' house. So one thing I'm gonna have to get used to now living at home and like living in East Tennessee is being in my car way more. Like I said, I drove 45 minutes this morning. I'll be driving like 45 minutes to an hour home and then like an hour and a half to this gig, an hour and a half back. So I'm gonna be spending like 4 or 5 hours in the car today, which is fine, but I'm not used to that. In Nashville, everything was like 15-20 minutes max away from me. Like, I'm gonna be driving and being in my car a lot more, so a lot more podcasts. I need to listen to some audiobooks, and then like later tonight my mom's gonna drive us to my friend Nicole's gig and like I can work on my phone in the car. So anyway, me just chatting it up because I have a few minutes to spare, but I think I'm gonna go in because I actually don't know like what room to go to or anything. I'm kind of nervous, but it'll be good. Look how pretty this building is. I'm obsessed.
It's so pretty in here. I know I'm in the bathroom, but really nice offices.
Fried. I have been in meetings, well my class and then meetings from 9 a.m. It's now 3 p.m. I just left the coffee shop. I also real quick after my part-time job meeting lasted like an hour and a half, and then I had to do some quick YouTube work. I had to write out a script for an upcoming video sponsor. So just to give you guys a look into like how I wish I could have full days dedicated to real estate, full days dedicated to filming content, full days dedicated to YouTube, but I have to do just a little bit every day. Like this morning, 3 hours, I was in my real estate class, then part-time job meeting, then YouTube scripting, like all in one chunk of time. So all while being like at a coffee shop. So that's just how I do it. Again, it's probably not ideal, but it's how I get things done in time. Anyway, like I said, I'm exhausted. I was gonna run by Trader Joe's, but I really just need to get home. Just feeling a little drained. I'm gonna like have a drive home in silence because my brain feels fried just jumping between so many like intense work things. But anyway, there we go. I'm here with mom and dad. We're waiting on daddy's parking the car. I'm here with mom. Margaritaville in Pigeon Forge. Vlogging in Pigeon Forge or like at the Island of Rhine Swoop, like in high school or middle school when I would do like vlogs on our little family trips, because I usually never vlog here, but I'm doing a week in the life. And we're gonna see Nicole perform right over here. I'm loving this playlist though. It's my country playlist.
It's sort of your summer playlist, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. Thank you.
Take me home, country roads. Alright, I'll do it again next chorus. As good as it is to fire out on the trail.
just got back from my bar class. I totally forgot to bring my camera, but that is one of the only places here in my little hometown that is on ClassPass, but it's so cheap on ClassPass, and it's still a good workout. I actually did neighborhood bar in high school for like a year, and it's like what got me interested in low impact, like mat Pilates style workouts, so that's fun. It's only 11, but I just had some chia seed pudding for breakfast, so I'm gonna have lunch this early and I'll have a snack later. I just did like a high protein tortilla. This tortilla has like 11 grams of protein, and then a bunch of leftover ground beef with taco seasoning, cheese, tomatoes, and lettuce from the other night's dinner that I made for everyone. So I'm gonna eat this and get back to work. I need to make my to-do list for today too, so I'm gonna do that. And then today also is going to consist of a lot of organizing and cleaning this room and my bathroom, because we have my first real estate showing tomorrow. We have a potential buyer coming by in the morning, so my family is in go mode today, like get the house ready, and then I'm gonna do a walkthrough tonight and like practice the tour and things. But anyway, I also have a good amount of other work I need to do too.
Got these two items from Natalie Zichik. I don't know how to say her last name, but one of the cutest little Florida influencer girlies. This is her new coffee brand, and I love supporting girls, businesses, small businesses. And I'm not super particular about the coffee beans that I buy, but this packaging is adorable, and I trust her with coffee, so I'm excited to try out her coffee beans. But what I really wanted from her launch was one of these like hand-painted pottery mugs. I've been seeing this style where it's like a sippy cup but also open on this side. Which way side do you drink it from? Like, is this for a straw? I don't know, but they're so cute, and they've been a ton on Etsy that I've been thinking about buying. This one's also from a small business, and it says love people right here, so I thought I would get it from her collection, even though they're kind of expensive. But I'm gonna wash this out because I'm so excited to make my little latte or cappuccino in this morning. Like, it is so cute, and I'll probably try the beans once we're done with the beans in the machine currently. But so excited to support her and try it.
Trying to decide what book to read, but Spurs scared me from under there. He grabbed my toes. Trying to decide what book to read before bed. Hello. Look who it is. Hi. I've been reading The Sirens. This is like a historical mythical novel. I had no idea going into it what it was going to be like, and it's a little eerie, but it's like really good, and it's such a great summer read. I brought it to the beach. I'm only here. I think I may try to get through a little more of this, but I do want to read this when I go back to the beach in August, so maybe I'll like pause partway and read this. But this would also be a good beach read. I love Carly Fortune's Every Summer After. I didn't love last year's release, but I've heard good things about this one, and these two books may be actually the prettiest covers I've ever seen in my life. So if you're looking for some shelf trophies, these are gorgeous covers. So yeah, ready for my cozy night in.
Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning. Sorry, let me turn on this light. I totally forgot to vlog a lot yesterday because I was just really busy getting things done, working from home. You guys really didn't miss anything crazy at all. I just was on meetings. We were cleaning the house because today is our first in-person showing, which is really exciting. I didn't sleep the best, I think, because I was a little nervous, excited, but also I just want it to go well. But I feel really prepared as much as I can be. And my mentor real estate mentor, Mandy, is also gonna come like 30 minutes early, run through some things with me, just because she is more of a seasoned realtor and she's gonna be here during the showing as well. So there's gonna be a lot of us in the house. It's me, Mandy, the client, and the buyer's agent. I got my mug for my coffee this morning, says make it happen, because we're gonna make it happen. And I don't wanna jinx it, but I hope this goes well. It's 7:30. Mandy gets here at 9. I'm just gonna do my makeup and film a little TikTok as well. Clean up a few more things and eat breakfast and like make sure all the lights are on, candles lit. We already have the music playing. Really excited for this. I think it's gonna be a good day. I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Just got done with the showing. Here is my outfit. I had on brown cowgirl boots too because I was like, I was gonna wear something a little fancier, but we're walking around the property, grass, woods, gravel, and I was like, my cute little cowgirl boots I think will be good. And it's a farm, you know? And now I've made myself a little coffee because I also ate some lunch, but made a coffee. I'm tired. That was not stressful in a bad way, like stressful in a good way. I was really trying to like be on top of everything. It took about an hour, gave them the full tour, answering questions. Mandy, my mentor, was a great help as well in moments, and she said I did good, so that's all that matters. You know, at least I got one under my belt, so really glad with that. I'm now just gonna sit at my desk with my coffee, and I've got actually a lot more work to do today, so I'm gonna get to that. And I think my family, we're just gonna have a chill Friday tonight because we worked so hard to get this house all ready for this morning. Okay guys, I want to finally set up this gorgeous vanity that I got for Christmas. I went ahead and filled it with some makeup from just like my everyday makeup case. It looks so cute. It's from Amazon. It's around like $250 to $300 I think, but it's really great quality. Me and my dad put it together. We still have to put this glass on here, but honestly the open shelving works too. And then it has 3 drawers over here. It has it's like you plug it in so you can charge things there, you can curl your hair, and then of course it has the lighting, which is a really cool feature. And I'm so excited to finally fill this all up. So I have this other box of makeup from packing and from moving, and so I've already taken out some things that I need for hair that I'll bring to my bathroom. But for this vanity, I'm gonna put in all of my fun makeup in here. So I'm excited. I've been waiting to do this for a few weeks. I thought I'll do a little tour. So here is this side. I need to clean my makeup brushes, but I just have them in this little cup here. And then kind of mostly skincare or taller products that don't fit in the drawers over here. This first left half is my face makeup. It all looks so cute. This just makes me want to buy new makeup. Like, that's probably not good. But it also shows me how much makeup I own. Like, I don't need any more blushes. All 3 of these drawers are cheek products. Anyway, so I have face. So we have like little extra products back here. This is all primers, foundation, concealers, blushes here. My Rare Beauty blushes back here because they're easier to grab in that back. Highlighters, and then more blushes, stains, and contours. I love my Merit products. And then here we have all of my setting powders. This drawer is eyes and lips. Definitely not as much. But we have eyeliners, like my everyday brow pencil and eye primer. And then this is liquid eyeshadows. I have some from Stila. These are old though. And then Giorgio Armani. Mascara and eyelash curler. And then lips. So all my cute little MAC lipsticks. This makes me want more lipsticks. And then liners, lip liners, and glosses, which I have a lot more, but all of my liners and glosses, mainly my glosses, are in different purses, so I need to maybe like bring them all together here. And I only have this top drawer filled over here. This is all my eyeshadow palettes and like old palettes. You guys remember these? Kat Von D Shade and Light. How fun. And then I have 2 of my, I had like all 3 naked palettes, but even though these are so old, these are legit from like 2013, I can't bring myself to throw them away. Is anyone else the same? They're just also such high quality palettes. But anyway, kind of funny. Eyeshadow palettes in here. And then I still have 2 drawers that I can fill. The only downside I will say to this vanity is these back drawers is what you see mostly in the vanity, but they're the hardest to get to. So like, I want to put pretty things back there, but see how hard it is to get to them? But they look really pretty. So anyway, that is my only downside. So that was my makeup tour. I love it.
You're 10% of me, Panda, and you get to introduce yourself as Commodore Barbosa. I suppose in exchange you want.
Guys, I'm ending off this week in the life. I didn't vlog much else Friday or the weekend. It's now the next week, and this was a really sweet week in the life. And I'm glad that I should have showed him more. But I showed a little clip of, I don't know if I would be able to edit this. I showed a little clip of our black lab Bogey. Like, when he was out walking with me and he was barking, and I just showed a quick little thing. I wish I would have showed him more in this video because he passed away last night. I'm not gonna go into details because it's just a whole thing, and but it was very unexpected. He just like had a turn of not feeling good in one day pretty much. And I was actually editing this vlog when it happened, so I'm not looking forward to going back in to this video, but I just wanted to give a little shout out to him at the end of this. I honestly haven't showed the dogs a lot because they're my parents' house, and like I said, when I'm in Nashville I don't vlog here as much. I always show Spruce, but Bogey was almost 9 years old, so I've had him since like sophomore year of high school, and he was just the best dog. Everyone loved him. Like, my friends have been texting me all day, just like and our family friends, like everyone's so upset because everyone who met this dog, everyone who met Bogey loved him. But I want to get this video up, and I just felt like I wanted to give a little life update and a little toast to him, because I honestly, with my family, I feel like we just still can't believe it. It's crazy. I had to power through some work today, so that's why I'm dressed up. Otherwise I would be in bed all day. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, and I actually still can't believe that he's gone, but it has made me really happy that the past few weeks, 3 weeks of his life, I was here with him when we went to the beach 2 weeks ago, that he was just there with us. We just took him, and I'm just glad I was here when it happened. This was a great week. I hate to end it on this sad note, but I just wanted to update you guys. If you don't see you won't see Bogey in any of the future vlogs here, which is, again, I can't believe it because he was such a huge part of our lives, and because he was only not even 9 years old, we thought we were gonna have a lot more time with him, but just some health things came up really quickly, and I did have a good time showing you guys this part of my life, like a little bit more of slower living, but also my new stuff with real estate and things. So yeah, that's it for this video. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.